I don't know why, dude, but I absolutely am attached to that song now. I mean, like, when I saw the movie, because I had to go back and watch just to see it, I heard the song like 100 times in it, and I was like, yeah, that's the song, yeah. Anyways, sorry. I get excited.
You got to jog to it.
You're right. Ooh. I don't think I want to jog to this, man, because I'd just be running like top speed. When it does Kumite, I'd be jumping to the. Oh, that'd be funny. I should record
Jump kick somebody as you run by.
There you go. All right, brother. Interesting high five. We're talking about the GOAT, greatest of all time, and I mean it's hard when you lead with death. But that's what happens when you get up first, I guess. Talk to me about my 5-4-3 tonight, dude.
Well, because he's the only one still playing that we're talking about, we wanted to give him a little bit of room to continue improving.
There you go.
So coming in at number 5, we got TB12, we got Tom Brady.
TB12.
The 4th spot is going to Bill Russell, who we are considering the greatest basketball player of all time for the purposes of this conversation.
There you go.
And 3rd, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. If your name is the greatest, then you got to get some consideration for this list.
All right, so I'm just going to put this out there. We do the greatest of all time in sports. Babe Ruth didn't make it to the 5 list. Michael Jordan didn't make it to the 5 list. Tiger Woods didn't make it. Hank Aaron. I mean, there's a lot of people that just did not make it to the 5 list. Greatest of all time. You got to bring it.
Sue Bird didn't make it.
Who?
Sue Bird.
Okay, nice. I forgot about Bird.
Mia Hamm didn't make it.
There's a lot of people, man. So many
out
there.
A lot of greats out there.
A lot of greats. All right, dude. Let's put them in the match, man. Let's raise the mats up here on each end. Let's get serious about this. We're talking about the greatest of all time sports. Who we taking, dude?
Going into the Kumite, we have Chris Sauvé taking the great one, Wayne Gretzky.
The great one.
And raise the mats, prepare them for the final battle, because I'm bringing Carl Lewis to the Kumite.
Ooh. Well, dude, I'm going to go ahead and mute you at that point. We're going to give full control to G. G, you're going to be our judge for the Kumite today. You cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be a hard one.
Now listen, dude, I want to be honest with you. You're not allowed to make your decision just quite yet. You do have to hear the arguments first before you make your decision. Okay? That's how it works, all right? So make sure you listen carefully, because I believe there's going to be some shit being talked. Here it goes. Starting this out with death. I think we're going to give... Should we flip we got to flip a coin? G, matter of fact, you know what? I don't even need to do that. G, who do you want to go first? Gretzky's going first. There you go. Death first. There you go. All right. So, Sauvé. Man, you know how this is, man. I mean, you would never trip on the mat, but make sure you stand on your side, sir. Anything goes but your mama. Hit it, kid.
9-time MVP, 894 goals. The next is 801. 1,963 assists. Next is 1155. 2,851 points. Next doesn't even have 2,000 points. 4 titles, 15-time All-Stars. His nickname is the Great One, and everyone knows that. It's the only sport where it's pretty much not even debatable who the top player of all time is. He had his number retired league-wide, and it was because he was so good. He didn't break a color barrier, or he's Canadian playing an American sport. No, he was that good. Everyone retired his number. And lastly, he was in a cartoon in the 90s. He had a cartoon character. You know what? Suck on that, Carl Lewis.
Yeah, how about that, buddy?
I love you, Carl. You're the man. USA. I got nothing but love for Carl Lewis.
Dude, I pressed the wrong button, as you can hear. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Sauvé brings it, man. I'm not gonna lie. When you bring things like Gretzky, it's hard to go up against. It really is. But I'm going to put you in the soundproof booth, bro. I'm going to put over here the glass between you and the dude. You guys can see each other, but you can't hear each other talk all that smack. Dude, we're going with you. Carl Lewis, right? Carl Lewis, who you got? You going to take him to the Kumite? You going to put him up against Wayne Gretzky, which I hear everything about Gretzky. There's like 5 people before they even get to the next guy that even scored like him. So, dude, you know how this goes. This is Kumite, man. Anything goes with your mama, kid. Hit it.
Well, I wish this was going to be a tougher argument, but Carl Lewis is easily the greatest athlete of all time. Sports Illustrated named him Olympian of the Century. It's not a nickname. It's not a fun nickname that he got playing his sport. Sports Illustrated named him Olympian of the Century. The International Olympic Committee selected him as Sportsman of the Century. Not for a season, not for 20 seasons, not for however long he played, of the century. The IAAF named him World Athlete of the Century. That's 3 different governing bodies or sports authorities named him Athlete of the Century. It's not a nickname. It's an official title at this point. He defended his Olympic medals 4 years in a row. 4 Olympics.
Well, my mic was off. Sorry. Well. G. G, how you doing over there?
I am. Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Can I wait? Can I? Is it pause? Can I? I don't know if I'm allowed to speak to one or the other. Matter of fact, I'm not making a decision, G. It's completely up to you. I know who I voted for, and it is not who I thought I would vote for. If it was up to me, which it is not up to me at all, I can make no decisions here today. But if it was up to me, after hearing the arguments, and I gotta be honest, not who I thought I would have voted for, I think Gretzky takes it. I mean, it's just amazing what he does and where he's at. And but it's not up to me. It's K.O.A.T. It's up to the judge. So, G, giving it up to my man. Giving it to you.
I have to do some more research on Gretzky and Lewis. And I delved a little bit deeper into both of their accomplishments.
Mm-hmm.
And Gretzky, with a lot of his on-ice accomplishments, I did not know there is a Gretzky rule in hockey.
Mm-hmm. Check that out.
That right there made me go, dang.
Yeah.
They made a rule just for Wayne Gretzky. But then, after looking at Carl Lewis, Carl Lewis has been inducted not only in multiple track and field Hall of Fames, state Hall of Fames, Texas, New Jersey. He's also inducted in the Coaches Hall of Fame.
Well, my man's got inducted.
The Bill Russell of track.
Yeah, and that right there put him one over on Gretzky. Because Gretzky, he was not a coach; he's an owner.
Oh, so you're he's
not in the Coaches Hall of Fame.
Are you saying
in order to be in order for me to go, okay, well, for you to beat Carl Lewis, word for word, you would.
I really hope Tom Brady hears this podcast.
Yeah, I hope so too. Because, with Carl Lewis,
yeah,
even throughout his whole career, he set all those records, and then afterwards, he became a coach and trained people to break his records.
So, G, and just to be
was so good that he got inducted into a Coaches Hall of Fame. And so, for that reason, I'm giving it to Carl Lewis.
We're giving it to Carl Lewis, people. We're giving it to Carl Lewis on the team.
He had it for me at the beginning, but then when I looked into Carl Lewis, that's how come I had
you had
him go first.
Right. You double check.
And then I looked into Carl Lewis and I went, okay, this is what Carl did. Oh.
So let me ask you this: if Gretzky had coached, it would have been Gretzky.
Probably, yeah. Because Gretzky has a lot more.
Well,
he did a lot. He did a lot for the sport of hockey, and he inspired so many people.
He literally created about 10 franchises south of the border.
And then he, like I said, the man has a rule.
So not to blow
when you get a rule in a sport,
that's real.
Named after you.
That's real. So not to blow smoke, man, but I gotta be honest, man. I feel like you've been robbed twice in a row, bro. I feel like you had who'd you have on the last one that you get taken away from you?
It's a hard.
I knew I was gonna lose to Carl Lewis before we even started this. It's very likable. These things lately haven't really been about who deserves it. It's been more about like Well, I lost to a guy who just repeated the same word over and over again. Like nipple. He just kept saying nipple. I mean, it's like.
I mean, but he did. In his defense,
history, I feel bad for people.
It's Janet Jackson's nipple.
In his defense, he did say the word nipple, though. He did say the word. He did say the word nipple.
It's Janet Jackson's nipple.
Yeah.
Come on now. It's pierced.
There it is.
It's very perky.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
And it's Janet Jackson.
I just, oh my goodness, there it is.
I mean, that right there. That is Janet Jackson. I mean, I would have to have like.
I mean, if I'm honest, I really think Tom Brady's probably making a pretty darn good case for catching Wayne Gretzky and Carl Lewis.
Yeah,
with what he's done.
You know what's just funny is that the whole reason that we got into talking about the greatest of all time is we're talking about him, and then we're like, who else?
If it had been Wayne Gretzky against Simone Biles, that would have been more even. Because there's a rule in gymnastics called the Simone Biles rule. Oh. She has her own technique. There's a maneuver in gymnastics.
Yeah, I mean,
she might need a medal. She might need a medal or two.
People in some more of these other fringe sports that have dominated it even more. It's just I don't really look at fringe sports or, quite frankly, care about them.
Yeah,
the long jump. I remember rooting for Carl big time in '96. Like his last year, he's like 37. Yeah. He's like just trying to hang on, and he had like a great. He got a medal in that
4x2. I was like,
and it was awesome. But the minute it was over, it's like I don't care about track and field.
Just so we're clear,
to me, and then I was looking at FloJo. If there was a competition with FloJo, who didn't have nearly the career.
She was really good,
but she didn't have the career that Carl Lewis had. Carl
Lewis was versatile.
Yeah,
it's tough battle today, dude. Are we walking over to some It's Lit or what are you smoking tonight?
I got It's Lit or what are you smoking?
Roger that.
And nice. Are the three of you gonna play or who's gonna play this one?
We could step up three. I think we got enough space to do three deep. Yeah.
All right. So today, I knew we were gonna do. The GOAT,
right?
High five.
Yeah.
And I figured Michael Jordan's name might come up in the GOAT conversation. And so today's It's Lit or What Are You Smoking? Michael Jordan's nickname or I made it up. So don't Google Michael Jordan, but if you go to his basketball reference page, there's many nicknames there.
Did he have some nicknames? Okay.
Wow, I did not know that.
This is interesting.
And a few that I made up. So We're going to go It's Lit if it's really his nickname, or at least if it's on the reference page. And then What Are You Smoking if I made it up as usual.
I am just glad you didn't go with Michael Jordan's teammates and start giving me the 13th guy on benches because I would have struggled.
I was going to throw B.J. Armstrong on the nickname list, but I felt like that was too obvious. It's Lit or What Are You Smoking? Michael Jordan nicknames. G, you're going to lead us off.
Gosh.
It's Lit or What Are You Smoking? Black Cat. Black Cat, Michael Jordan. It's lit if it's a real nickname. What are you smoking if I made it up?
I'm going with It's Lit.
Debo?
It's Lit.
Sove.
That is probably the only Janet Jackson song I know. So I'm going to say you were thinking about her from the last podcast, and it's What Are You Smoking?
What are you smoking? It is lit. Black Cat is on Michael Jordan's basketball reference page as a nickname.
There's no way, Duder's calling MJ Black Cat on the radio. It's not happening. It's just not happening.
At least I'm not going to lead off with it. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Debo, over to you.
Yeah.
It's Lit or What Are You Smoking? Mr. June.
Oh.
Mr. June.
What?
Maybe a veiled reference to Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. Little Derek Jeter, Mr. November. Is Michael Jordan Mr. June?
I have a sports question that I have to ask in order to answer this question.
All right.
And I do not ask to dude because I don't believe your bullshit. Sove, is there a special thing that happens in June? Is it something happen in June in basketball?
I believe that the NBA finals are pretty much always held in June, so that's probably what that's a reference to.
I'm going to go It's Lit after my phone a friend. I'm going to go It's Lit.
Right. We're now doing phone of friends, and it's lit or what are you smoking? Sobe, it's lit or what are you smoking?
Is it weird if the phone a friend goes the opposite?
No,
From
that makes the
It's
complete sense.
unprecedented. We don't know.
I'm gonna say, what are you smoking? Just because it seems like something you would make up, Duder.
All right. G, it's lit or what are you smoking, Mr. June?
Wow. He made a good point. That does sound like something you would make up.
See there? Some people just don't trust
That's kind of
I've been making great points all night, baby.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with what are you smoking?
There it is.
What are you smoking? Debo gets the point. It
Hooty
is lit.
hoo.
Mr. June.
We got us again.
Hooty hoo.
Oh, man.
Devo's on fire.
Debo leads 2-1. Sobe, you're still trying to get off the snide here. So we're gonna let you lead off for this one. It's lit or what are you smoking? Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, Michael Jordan. It's lit. What are you smoking?
Well, law of averages, Duder. What are you smoking?
What are you smoking? Over to G.
Brie Larson, he is not.
Brie Larson. 2 Brie Larsons over to Debo. Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. It's lit.
Incidentally, Brie, that's a good show. Brie Larson is a terrific actress.
Yeah, she's cutie.
Yeah.
It's lit.
It's lit. Debo, 3-0. It is lit.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Captain
bow.
Marvel. For
Wow,
those
wow,
of you
wow,
scoring
wow.
at home, that's
Never
3
heard
lits in a row. It's lit or what are you smoking?
Can I wait?
G,
Can I
you're
tell you
about to
why?
lead off.
Can I tell you why I know that that's a real name for him?
I would love to
you
hear
looked
that.
up because you looked
No.
up his basketball reference
No.
page and you're cheating.
No, absolutely not. Captain Marvel, dude. He's the captain of the team, right?
Uh-huh.
And you'd be seeing this guy all the time. What's up, Captain Marvel? All day you would give this guy crap. And not to mention, he was one of the biggest shit talkers ever. Like that's all he did. So I can easily see if you're a teammate, if you're a buddy of a guy who's the man, calling him Captain Marvel. I call him Captain Marvel all day. But I
Remember
wouldn't.
that alien story you told me before we got on air?
Uh-huh.
That's what you sound like right now. G, Captain Marvel, or oh wait, no. G, it's lit, or what are you smoking? Michael Jordan, Money. Is his nickname Money?
I'm gonna go with what are you smoking?
You're gonna smoke, Debo?
What are you smoking? What are you smoking?
You're so money, Debo.
Sorry.
You're smoking too.
What are you smoking?
Smoke. So
Yeah, I mean,
law of
I'm just trying to
averages,
get on the
buddy.
board here, Duder. Give me what are you smoking again?
It's lit.
Oh, money?
Wow.
Money.
Wow.
That
I mean-
look, to your point, Debo, the story you just gave, it makes more sense for money.
I do. I would agree with it with money. I would have, but the problem was I was like, it's too weak. You call the guy
Yeah,
money, but it's the
that's what I
'90s.
was
It's the
thinking.
'90s. You guys forget it's the '90s. You guys totally forgot it's the '90s. So money.
Dude, the next generation, all the nicknames were their initials.
right.
Dude, somebody
So they were
got
already
in there
nicknames.
like this was Wikipedia and just like hacked this site and put in a bunch of fake nicknames.
That's funny.
That's why I thought it would make such a good game. Because I was like, there's no way these are all his nicknames.
Wow.
It's lit,
Captain
or what are
Marvel.
you smoking? Sove, you're going to lead off. It's lit, or what are you smoking? Superman. Superman.
No, that's someone
Michael
else's
Jordan.
nickname. What are you smoking? That's not Michael Jordan's nickname. That's bullshit.
Over to Debo.
You do not call this man Superman.
That's Shaq.
I'm gonna go.
Shaq,
I'm gonna go.
yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Shaq, Dwight Howard.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Dwight Howard.
I'm gonna go. It's lit.
Debo's going to go, it's lit.
Yeah.
Over to G.
What are you smoking?
Smoking. It is lit.
It is
At
lit.
least according to the basketball reference page. It is lit. Superman is on there. For those of you scoring
Do
at
you-
home.
do you wanna know how I figured
Debo
that-
has
do you want-
4.
Do you want to know how I
G
figured that one
has
out?
1. The dude is pitching a shutout in Chavez Ravine.
Dude.
Look, G, I literally didn't make any of these up. You can't blame me.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
G, you're going to lead this one off. It's lit, or what are you smoking? Michael Jordan nicknames, Dunk Tails. Dunk Tails, Michael Jordan nicknames. It's
Life
lit.
is
or
like
what are
a
you smoking?
poster
Yeah.
here in United Center.
Okay, I'm gonna change up and go. It's lit.
It's lit. Over to Sobe.
I mean, God dang it. Just give me what are you smoking? I mean, if you sat here and picked all the ones that were lit, Josh, you know what? You can just go stick it up your You can just red Dodger hat that dude from Limp Bizkit your way on out of here.
That's
There it is. Debo, are you red Dodger hatting it? Are you it's lit?
I've never heard that term before, but I love it. Red Dodger hatting it out of here. I'm going. What are you smoking? What was it again? What was it? DuckTales? What was it?
Dunk Tails.
Dunk Tails. Jesus.
I mean, he did Space Jam, so
You got a point.
They're so that's so awful.
Yeah.
It's lit. You don't even. That's lit. It's
what
lit.
are you smoking? That's the first. What are you smoking?
Oh!
Come on, DuckTales is garbage.
I thought it was horrible
So
too.
all the other ones.
I thought it was horrible. And I
the other
gave you
ones were
more.
terrible.
I gave you more
Honestly,
credit, but
DuckTales was the best one yet.
yeah.
I'll take it.
boo.
We
Scrooge
got a couple.
McDunk, baby.
Yeah.
That would have been Scrooge McDunk. That's the winner.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Debo's running away with this here, so you guys got to start playing a little Price is Right.
I've been
4
playing
to
Price is
1
Right
to
this whole
1.
And the price was wrong, bitch.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah.
4 to 1 to 1. Debo, I'm gonna let you lead off.
All
I
right.
got to catch
Yeah.
up.
Whatever you say,
Michael
Mr.
Jordan
McD.
nicknames.
What's that?
Mike.
Like Mike. I could be like Mike.
Did you just so we're clear? Did you just say that is one of Michael Jordan's nickname Mike?
Mike.
Now here's
Short for Michael.
You know what?
Short for Michael.
You know what? I haven't even thrown a flag ever for it's lit or what are you smoking. But if this comes back different, I might have to throw a flag. I'm gonna say it's lit.
G.
It's lit.
So
It's got to be lit.
Come on.
It has to be lit.
of course it's lit.
Yeah,
But
don't you-
Like any good pitcher, I got to throw a setup pitch. Like any good pitcher, I got to throw a setup pitch.
Okay. Okay.
Debo, it's you again.
Yeah.
It's lit, or what are you smoking? Black Jesus.
Woo. Ned the Wino from Good Times.
What are you smoking,
What are you smoking? Over to G.
Mr. McScrooge?
It's lit.
It's lit. Over to Sobe.
Black Jesus.
I just wonder if they would put that on a pro basketball reference page or not.
Black Jesus.
So I'm going to say it's what are you
Black
smoking?
Jesus. You're gonna say what are you smoking?
I'm going to say what are you smoking? Just out of the thought that maybe that wouldn't fly for some site that I don't know why. Just a guess.
It's lit. Larry Bird gave him the nickname.
All right.
Larry Bird was probably right.
He dropped 63 on Larry Bird in the playoffs, and Larry
He
Bird's
did.
like, that's Black Jesus. I don't know what to tell you.
That's awesome. Larry Bird is my new favorite player. Just so we're clear.
Now, I mean, to be fair, this is a whole other discussion. But why is it got to be Black Jesus? Why can't he just be? First of all, I believe Jesus was black.
Yes.
Second of all, why can't he just be Jesus, Larry Bird? Get
My-
a little racial. I'm not gonna call it racist.
No, because it was the 80s and Jesus was blonde, white.
I'm just
blue
giving Larry Bird
Alright.
some props.
Fair
He's playing in a black league.
No, spot on. He's not wrong.
Right,
It's probably the most accurate one on the list.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like Larry Bird, he's playing with like mostly black people. It's like not a lot of whole,
I
you
got
know,
I got a couple of questions here.
But wait, why is? But Larry Bird walks up to MJ, right? And he just calls him Black Jesus. Like I'm gonna give Larry Bird some props for having the balls to pull out MJ Black Jesus, because it would not be a normal thing, I would think, in the 80s as much. So I give Larry Bird some props.
If anybody could get away with
Right.
it, it would be
It'd be the
Larry
Bird. You're right.
Bird.
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
Larry Legend.
right.
Nobody's giving Larry Legend any grief about that. All right, we got
Yeah.
two more.
All right,
Two more. It's lit, or what are you smoking? Debo, you're gonna about lead off again.
here we go.
Quantum Leap.
Whoa.
Quantum Leap, It's Lit, or What Are You Smoking?
I think Duder was watching America Movie Classics channel. What are you smoking?
Smoking.
What were you
Sober.
smoking?
Scott Bakula would be looking for royalties off that. I'm going to say, what are you smoking? And Dean Stockwell probably be pissed
Dean
too.
Stockwell would definitely be looking for it. Yeah.
Over to G.
What are you smoking?
All right, that was everybody clean sweep on What Are You Smoking there.
There you go. Was it a late? Wait, how was it a late night? How did you get that?
I mean, it's hard. He's got so many nicknames. It was hard to come up with fake ones.
There you go.
It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that was a
like,
good fake one though,
Yeah.
Jeter. I mean, props for repping a great '80s show like that.
That one, that one in the Ducktales.
Yeah, Dunk Tales. It's lit.
Dunk
What are
Tales.
you smoking? Last one, Debo, Skywalker.
What are we talking about? Skywalker.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about what I'm about to smoke. No,
Skywalker.
okay.
Skywalker OG.
There we go. So we're talking about Skywalker. Yeah. Well, it's lit. It's lit.
Lit.
Yeah.
G.
I could see that. It's lit.
Lit. Sobe.
Like 91, he was like, "Magic, I am your father." Yeah, fuck it. It's lit.
Woo! Going out on top. Clean sweep for the dude.
Oh, I hate you.
Skywalker ends it on a high note. Debo wins, however, getting 6 of the It's Lit or What Are You Smoking?
Way to go, Debo.
I was batting them out for a minute. I was bang, 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 bang. But
You were. You
yeah.
were.
But Duder, I mean, the Ducktales one was good. I have the original DVDs myself, so you know.
I mean, Scrooge McDunk,
Yeah,
I think, is better than Dunk Tales.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
That was a great. That was perfect.
But would you believe Michael Jordan was Scrooge McDunk? That's the question. Because nobody's calling Jordan Scrooge, are they?
I mean, he was a ball hog, so I mean, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, might as well be Scrooge McDuck. Yeah.
I mean, I'd call him Black Scrooge.
He did like to
Black
gamble,
Jesus.
so he was pretty loose with his finances, but I think the nickname's still funny.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, gentlemen,
Pete Rose back up for the Hall of Fame again.
who's what for
No.
what? What did I miss?
P. Rose is not up for the Hall of Fame.
Pete?
Yeah.
Did
that
we?
sucks.
Ooh, that's a whole nother podcast, my friend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Podcast on Pete Rose?
Yeah, we can talk about that one for a while.
Fair enough.
He should be in. I'm sorry.
Nobody mentioned him for a GOAT.
No, but he should be in the Hall of Fame.
All right. Fair enough.
Agreed.
Just a note. Just a note there. He should be there in the Hall of Fame. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to get out of here and take myself over here to the hallways here and start cruising the halls over here. All right. Knock on the door over here. Oh, wrong door. All right, just keep on going down over here. All right, here's the Dodger door. Why is it a Dodger red hat? That's weird. I don't understand. All right. Sobe, you in here?
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man? Hey, man. It's from the heart, Sobe. It's from the heart, man. I've never seen someone get robbed like that unless it was at gunpoint, son. You know, two robberies I feel that you've been against, and G was in the room both times. You know,
At least I
tough.
didn't get cheated out of him like the 2017 Dodgers.
That's right. Well, like you said earlier, you know, they finally. It was deserved. What do you say? It was owed. It was what was it? How'd you put it? Like it was karma. How'd you put it? They had the
Karma Otis won.
yeah. Karma owed you guys one. So you know you guys got one back. Sobe, always a pleasure having you on the show, man. Good talk tonight. Hope to see you again soon. I don't see. I didn't mention this when I came in. What happened to all the Dodger gear? I don't understand. There was tons of Dodger gear here. There was tons of things here. There was bobbleheads everywhere. I mean, what happened? What happened to all the stuff?
I got robbed.
Well, at least that guy didn't use Kumite. Hey, brother, till next time. We're going to see you. Appreciate you being on the show, man. Hope to see you next time.
Great to be here.
Appreciate you, man.
Sounds good. Thanks, buddy.
All right. Time to cruise down the hallway here. All right. Get this cane out of the way here. This old man. Knock on this door here. Hey, G, can you turn up your mic and hear me in there? You in the booth? You got me in there?
I am here.
Can you see me through the glass on this side on the? You see? Okay.
Yes, good? I got 5 on it.
Hey, brother. Appreciate you coming on today. Did you have a good time tonight?
I did. We had a very good discussion. It was fun.
Just a side note. Every time you come on, you bar Chris from ever winning. I've noticed this when Chris has been coming on. I'm trying to tell you,
it was such a hard decision, and it came down just to that one thing that Carl.
The coaching
also inducted in the Coaches Hall of Fame.
Yeah, and I said,
otherwise I would have gave it to Gretzky.
Yeah.
He was it was pretty even, and Gretzky, when he as an owner brought a lot more teams down into U.S. to the U.S. from out of Canada, and he was responsible for 8 teams being formed and well managed.
Just had you in this corner,
but he didn't manage them; he just owned them.
Well, G, hopefully, this sound thing works out. We just talked about doing a remote from Angelo's. I think is going to be our next remote. I'm going to sit over there. I'm going to eat a burger while you're in the booth. So I appreciate you, brother. I mean, I would say I'll see you next time, but I'm pretty sure I will. Until next time, my brother.
Alrighty.
Peace
have
out.
a good one.
All right. Cruise down the way here. Let's see. All right. Right here. Okay. Here it is. Hello? Dude!
Yo.
Dude, did you redecorate this whole thing to look like the inside of an igloo for some reason? Is that
exactly right?
Is it's like I feel like there's a lot of ice blocks around me, and it's just you and Hank here, huh? You guys just is that what you do?
Me and Hank are chilling. We're eating all the food that Acme sent over for Hendry Tuggy Hank.
Did you? I saw that the Acme food for him. We'll have to double check that. I remember
you got the message.
Yeah, we'll get that message on the next show. Probably a voicemail or something. We'll have to check. But yeah, absolutely. You sit here in the nice igloo. It looks like you're all chilled out. You got a vermin right here. You tripped us up on quite a few today. Just so you know, I mean, you're batting pretty good. But not a bad goat show for you, sir. How'd you feel?
It's nice to finally be recognized as the Carl Lewis of the Kumite. Nice to get my Kumite belt back. And I believe Sports Illustrated has already named me Kumite champ of the century.
Wow.
Preemptively.
Wow.
Even though there's still about 79 more years to go.
Wow.
But, we can't all be the Wayne Gretzky of things. Wayne Gretzky had 6 other Hall of Famers on his teams, and that's Sobe's coming on our show being carried by other Hall of Famers like yourself and G.
I understand.
Well, meanwhile, I stand alone. I stand above the rest, like Carl Lewis, on top of the podium.
He's
with the
best
gold Kumite medal.
Around. No one's gonna ever bring him down. Love it. Duder, is this what is this, number 2? Technically, number 3, number 4. I don't know.
2, 3-ish.
2, 3, 4. Okay, somewhere in
4,
there.
5. We might split this up into 8 episodes. I don't know.
You think the partner is going to listen to the show?
She hasn't listened to one yet. Why
All right.
would she start now?
There you go. So maybe by the 3rd season, I'll get those dats. Well, brother,
she's a Spotify girl.
There you go.
Once we get on to once we get all the rights and our lawyers work out the kinks with Spotify, then she'll start to listen to it.
It's just been weird because we can't get the rat thing to sign a contract. I can't say groundhog for some reason. I don't know why. Just the word doesn't come out right. But anyways, since that thing can't sign a contract, we're having a problem with Spotify. But we'll figure it out. Sure. Dude, what do you say we get out of here until Monday, where me and you get to go back on the couch, check it out a little bit. I'm sure G's going to be there, and hopefully we'll get Sove back in here soon so we can get that man a title. I mean, does he got one for 2021? Has he got anything in the second season? Nothing. No.
Not on the second season.
Man, I'm gonna wear a Dodger shirt next time just for Sove. Probably not. All right.
Is it cultural appropriation if I start calling him White Jesus?
think it's just fair. I mean, have you seen that guy's hair? Maybe he hasn't. Maybe the barbershops are closed. I don't know. I like it. We call him White Jesus. That's hilarious. All right, brother. Let's get out of here. Until next time, man. We'll see you guys later. Peace.